This is me. I got 98.75% in the class 12 board results ISC board which came out yesterday. But I'm not happy. Here's why. Before beginning this video, I would like to share a disclaimer with you. Actually, there are two. The first, this video is going to be long, really long. So if you have the attention span of a goldfish, you like watching reels and shorts, get the hell out of here, go watch reels. Second, this is not to be taken as advice, the law of the land. पत्थर की लकीर नहीं है ये. This is just the opinion of an 18-year-old who doesn't know what he's doing with his life. Let's begin. So, what actually happens after being a topper? After becoming a quote topper? You might think that, yeah, there's lots of fame, lots of glory associated with it, but see, it's just the same. I'm the same guy in the same room doing the same things that I was doing yesterday or the day before it or the day before that. Yes, I did get congratulations messages from many teachers, many teachers, a few relatives. My parents were really happy. I got calls from newspaper outlets like Hindustan, Dainik Jagran, Amar Ujala. So yeah, that happened. But apart from that, like that was basically like 2 hours, and the rest was same. Like same thing. We eat. I ate the same thing. I'm wearing the same type of clothes that I used to wear. So nothing really changes. The teachers are happy. My parents are happy. It's good, but I am not. Why? Let's get into why I'm not happy. Firstly, let me tell you a story. So don't mind, I'm just looking at my laptop in which I have points for this video, okay? So don't mind for that. Let me tell you a story. 2 years ago, back in 2022, when I was in class 12, I worked really hard, like really hard. It was the first time that I studied 14 hours per day, and that did hamper my health, mental health as well, physical health as well. Studied a lot for a long time. It gave me migraine as well. And after studying so much, that like working the hardest that I've ever worked, I did not get the best results in my district. On not even in my school. Today I'm the first in my school, second in my district. So that time I was not like they didn't even publish my name in the newspapers, and I got decent enough results, but I got 97.8. Today I have 98.75. So 97.8. Yeah. So yeah. There was no. I did not get what I want basically. And after you work really hard, like what they call your best, you worked your best, you tried your best, and then you didn't get what you want. Then it breaks you. It shakes you. It breaks you, and it breaks your soul, and it gives you a big setback. And after that, the value of the thing that you worked hard for does not like you don't value it anymore. So today I do not value this result anymore. Yeah, that might sound arrogant, that might sound cocky, but I don't care. I don't care if I'm the first in the district, I'm the second in the district, I'm the first in the country. I don't care. I genuinely don't care. And yeah, so that was the story behind that. That's one of the reasons I'm not happy. And let's get into a bit more depth. As I said, this video is going to be long. So, the best people in the world, the people who are the best at their craft, may it be businessmen, may it be athletes, may it be whatever, whenever they achieve success, they're not happy. I'm not sure about the toppers of the ISC board or even the toppers of my district. They might be happy, I don't know. But as far as I know, as far as I have heard from people who are more successful than me online, people who are at the top of the game, they're not happy after they get success. You know what they feel? They feel relief, because success is like here, it's a bar for them. Like they know they're going to be successful, and when they get successful, they feel relief. So I felt relief was good, and yeah, that was really good. I felt relief, but and to be honest, I did feel happy for like 5 minutes, and it was gone after that. So yeah, I felt a lot of relief. I'm a PCB student, and today is 1st April. After three days, I have NEET. Yes, that ties into the next point that I'm going to discuss. Other reason that I have been feeling, I've been not feeling happy, is that I feel like an imposter. Yes, I do feel like an imposter. Everyone thinks that since I've taken bio, I would want to become a doctor. I am passionate about bio. I want to become a doctor. I want to help people. But what if I don't? What if I don't? What if I want to do something else? And after like most of the of the congratulations messages that I'm getting, this all of them are saying that yeah, bro, clear the NEET as well. Beta, clear NEET as well. I don't know if I would. I'm not sure. I don't think I would. So I feel like an imposter, and I don't even know that how. Like I did not expect this good marks, to be honest. Yeah, and I feel hollow inside. I'm sorry if I'm sweating. I have turned off the fans because it was making noise, and I kind of feel hollow inside. And it feels like something is missing from my life. These past 5 months, I was doing nothing but studying. Like most of the time, 90% of the time, I was studying. Yes, I was exercising and I was doing a bit of reading, and well, like sometime or the other, I was spending time with my family, and that I would not trade for anything. Yeah, I was doing basically nothing but studying for an exam, VIT Vellore Institute of Technology entrance exam. Bio people can also give that. It's an engineering entrance exam. I want to go there because we'll get to that in another video. And so yeah, I was basically doing nothing except studying, and I felt like a lack of purpose is what was missing. I still was feeling till a few days ago, until the exam happened on 23rd, and that's why I'm not studying for NEET. I'm quite sure that I would get into that college, but I'm not. But I won't make any promises. So yeah, that's why I was feeling hollow until that exam happened, and now I'm working on a different thing, and that is giving me a sense of purpose. So I'm feeling good. Getting all these messages, getting all these compliments, I still feel like when get those, I feel hollow. That yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm making this video so that there are a lot of things in my head that I just want to get out of my system. So yeah, don't mind if I ramble a bit. I go off the tangent. It's all good advice. I'm trying to keep it as straight, as to the point as possible. Okay, so that's done. I feel like an imposter. I feel hollow inside, and yeah, we when you work hard and you don't achieve it, the value is not there anymore. Now another thing, and versus relief is also there. And now I probably, like, another point I want to cover why I'm not happy is that I probably wouldn't have been a topper. I told you that in class 10 I did not get the best marks in my school. Yes, another guy, a good friend of mine, Sarthak Singh, he got he got the best marks in the school. Still a great friend, very great guy, and his name is also there in this paper. So yeah, this guy, he got the best marks in the school, and to be honest, he would have gotten the best marks in 12th as well. And I think that he was more focused on JE Advanced, and that's why I took the lead. So he wasn't even playing the game of the board exams. He was playing the JE Advanced game. So we'll see on the advanced results. I'm quite sure he'll crush it, but I'll not put any pressure on him. Okay, so I probably wouldn't have been the topper here. Okay, I did not expect to get so good marks. And probably I would have felt the same way as I am feeling, even if I would have got 98, 99, 95, 93, 92, 91, whatever. I would have felt the same. Nothing changes a lot when you are a quote topper. And let me see my points right here. Yeah, a really good concept that I would like to tell to you guys is about the missing tile syndrome. So it's a theory which says that if there's a ceiling and there are 100 tiles in that ceiling and there's one missing, so you wouldn't look at the 99 tiles that are complete, and you would look at that one missing tile. The same is happening with me. I got 96 in physics, and I got, I think, chemistry and bio I got 99. English I got 98, Hindi I got 99. So Hindi is good, 99. You can't get more than that in Hindi. And but the other, I was just thinking, like today reading the news, people have gotten 100 as well. So I haven't gotten 100 in any subject. So that was a missing tile syndrome for you. And today, like yesterday, till yesterday, I was thinking that I was the top in the district, and but today I read that another guy from our arch nemesis school, like he was the topper. I wish him congratulations. But yeah, so this was the missing tile syndrome, that I am not the topper. Although I told you that it has no meaning to me, but still, the missing tile, that's the missing tile syndrome for you. And for a person who has been topping his class for almost a decade, so I was, the first time I came first was in class second, and then till until seventh I was coming first. Eighth was lockdown. Ninth was also kind of lockdown. I got really good results, and I'm quite sure I got first in ninth as well. 10th was Sarthak's. 10th Sarthak, he crushed me totally. And in 11th and 12th I took bio, he took maths, and I came first in my class as well. So yeah, missing tile syndrome is for someone who's coming first, and from 10 years it doesn't really matter anymore. It's just, yeah, it's just another thing. So you've gotten so acclimatized to it that if you don't get it you feel bad, but if you do get it you don't feel good. So it's kind of a really ambiguous, really tough situation, really weird situation, really frustrating situation to be in. And yeah, that was it. And another one, so this video is going to be long, as I told you. And another really good point that I would like to share with you is that everyone wants to be happy, and I would say that happiness hurts you as well. Yeah, happiness hurts you, does hurt you, because when you feel happy you get complacent. Complacent means you get overconfident. When you get overconfident, you don't take the actions that got you the success that made you happy in the first place, and then you don't get happy because you're not taking the actions. You're not, then you definitely won't get the success that will lead you to happiness. So that's why that's why happiness hurts you. I hope that's making sense. You get success, you get happy, you get complacent, you get overconfident, you don't work as hard, you don't get the success, and then you don't be happy anymore. It happens everywhere basically. You'll see a lot in your class as well. You must have seen with you or yourself, it would have happened in some field or another. So that's why I'm not happy, because the goal was never the outcome. The goal was to do things just for the sake of doing it. And the goal was to study because I just had to study. Not that I wanted to study, but I had to study. It was something I had been like, I had been a topper, so I need to like be so I need to keep studying, keep studying, keep studying. Not that I want to. I don't mind studying, to be honest. I don't dislike studying. But I'm not very like, I like learning. I love learning. I love learning about different things. But it's not that I love studying. Okay, studying and learning are different. Okay, learning is seekhna. I can learn how to play football. I can learn how to play guitar. I can learn how to code. I can learn how to market. I can learn how to make this video better. I can learn how to speak better. But studying is sticking to the syllabus, whatever the teacher is being taught, teacher is teaching you, and whatever they will be asked in the exam, you have to study that, you have to learn that. Okay, so these are different things. I love learning, I don't like studying as much. Okay, it's mean, I don't like it, and I don't like it, just somewhere in the middle. It's okay, I'm doing this because I have to do it, and I just do it. I hope I wasn't just rambling for a moment, and all of that went right above your head. Anyway, it feels good making this video. And yeah, so again, there's no value to that anymore. I'm not valuing it anymore, because जब value करता था तब मिला नहीं, and now जब मिल रहा है, then it's lost its value. So I'm playing a different game now, and I'll probably not share what game is it. And yeah, I'll definitely I'll not share what game I'm playing right now. So I mean not the actual video game. I refer to game as in life. Okay, We'll talk about games further in this video. Okay, so another thing that I would like to cover is that why I'm not your usual topper. Okay, so uh, for some reason, people have this conception, people have this notion, they have this stereotype that toppers are studious, they're like they're introverted, they don't talk as much, they're completely focused on studying, they're whatever, like they don't talk to people, they're not social, they're good boys or good girls. You don't have to be that way. I'm your anti-topper. I cursed starting, like at the starting of this video, and I curse. I have a great dark humor, and I'm really goofy. I like humor. And the very fact that I'm making this video, I'm exposing the truth. Sorry, that video got disconnected. So yeah, the very fact that I'm exposing the truth that about like whatever the toppers fallacy is, that's why I am not your usual topper, and I'm wrong a lot of the times. To be honest, in my class, I'm wrong most of the time. And whenever someone asks something, I just say it like a teacher asks a question, I say it, and I'm wrong most of the time. But you know what? You can be wrong all the time. You can be 99% wrong except the day on the except on the day of the exam. Before my physics exam, I was like 30 minutes before my physics exam, I was asking one of my friends, "Bro, is Young's double slit experiment interference or diffraction?" It's so basic. For those of you who don't know about physics, like it's an experiment where he proves the wave nature of light, and it's an interference experiment. And diffraction is also kind of similar, so I got confused. So it doesn't matter what, and I got 96 in physics. It doesn't matter, like, if even if you get like, even if you're confused like 5 minutes before the exam, as long as you get the answer before exam and you write the right thing in exam, it doesn't matter. Okay. And i and i get and I feel like the people who get anxiety, like, they, like, from, for example, people who are giving NEET mock test today, like, I got less numbers in mock test, and 3 days after there's NEET. Doesn't matter, bro. Like, all you need to do is that just score well in NEET. Like, the very fact that you're getting low marks today, and whatever mistakes you're making, you'll not make those in NEET, because you know that, like, I made this mistake on a mock test, I don't have to make this on NEET. So it doesn't freaking matter as long as you're right on the day of the exam. Okay. Yeah. And now I would like to cover another point which is really controversial, is that why you should not become a topper. I don't like to call myself a topper, but yeah. Pros and cons of being a topper. So it's mostly cons as far as I'm experiencing. It's just my perspective. And the very first reason is that you can't really do anything else. So for a person who has been topping since class second, I can't really focus on anything else, because then people will say that, yeah, he used to be the topper, he's got complacent, he's not his eye is on his eye is not on the ball anymore. And yeah, you can't really do anything else. What if, uh, like I covered in the beginning of this video, that people are saying that you should do NEET, but what if I do want what if I don't want to do NEET? What if I want to be an actor? What if I want to be an athlete? What if I want to do a business? Who knows? So yeah, you can't really focus on anything else, because you have that topper tag attached to your name, and you have to carry that. It's a big burden on your shoulders, and you can't really do anything else. People have high expectations of you, that I expected this from you, and you didn't like get these marks. You broke my hopes. So for this regard, I would like to thank, from the bottom of my heart, to my parents. I would like to say them thank you, because they've never really put a lot of pressure on me. It's me who has put the whole pressure on me myself. And even if I would have got 85, 70, they would have still liked me. So yeah, my really thanks from the bottom of my heart to them. And but unfortunately, everyone does not have supportive parents like that, right? And yeah, so like, I called one of my teachers yesterday. So he had called first, so I called back, and he said that I expected you to get these many good marks. So yeah, but yeah. And another reason why you should not be a topper is because People forget. This year you are the topper, and you have your moment for like 3 days, 4 days till you get the award. You get the names in the newspaper. Everyone's calling you. Everyone's congratulating you. But they'll forget within 1 month. They'll forget within 1 month, and next year someone else will be in your place. So it doesn't matter. So it makes me feel that they're not really here for me. They are here because of what I achieved. They are congratulating the guy who got 491 out of 500, and not Tremikesh Trivedi. Okay, yeah, there's some contradiction to it. It's kind of a paradox, but for some reason, this hits me really hard that they're congratulating that guy, but they're not congratulating me. So, yeah. So yeah, I'm not sure why it's getting disconnected again and again, but I'll keep making this video. So yeah, I'm not sure why. It hits me really hard, and in the days when you're working, it's complete silence and no one is there to applaud you. Thankfully I have my parents, but yeah, there's no one is there to applaud you, to support you. But on the day of the result, when you get good marks, everyone is there to cheer you up. It reminds me of Marcus Aurelius, and you might not know who he was. He was one of the greatest Roman emperors of all time. So he used to sit on his throne, and he used to have a slave behind his throne whose job was to just do one thing. And I'll tell you what that thing was. So whenever Marcus Aurelius got really great, like he conquered a nation, or like he got a lot of applause basically. So the slave used to say, "You're just a man," which means that don't think you're closer to God, don't think you're great, you don't think that you're amazing. So you're just a man, you're just a man. And when he felt really bad, when he felt depressed, when the people were cursing him and तू तू हो रही थी उसकी हर जगह, so then also he used to say, "You're just a man. You're just a man. A man can make mistakes, and yeah, and a man can make mistakes. You can recover from it. So yeah, you're just a man, bro. Like, and it feels good that I'm sharing this with you, because probably no other topper would share these things with you. Okay, so what else? Let's see. Yeah, another great idea that I have had for about 3 years now, but I haven't really been able to execute it, was that we should probably celebrate losses more than wins. I am not a big fan of celebrating wins. Like yesterday, I got the results and I didn't even go out with my parents. Like I didn't even celebrate a lot. I just was back, was doing what I was doing, like playing the new game, and yeah, I feel that losses teach you more than wins. You should celebrate losses, because I want to inculcate into my life and whatever organization that I build in the future, that you should always celebrate losses more than you celebrate wins, because wins can make you complacent. Losses teach you lessons. You need to analyze your losses, why you lost, think deep, introspect, analyze. That way I think losses benefit you more. So yeah, that was that. And also, let me tell you what it costs to become a topper. As you can see, big, deep, dark circles. Losing hair at the age of 18. Lost a lot of hair since the last 5 months. No girlfriend or female interaction. My female interaction is almost negligible. No hanging out with friends. Don't get this wrong. I have good friends. I have close friends. I'm not like, I have hung out with them, but not like we and like I and them just going out in these kind of clothes and just talking. And but I have hung out with them like after the exams get over, or after an exam we'll just go to Hiral Vai and eat some samosas and we'll come back. So they are not responsible for that. I am responsible for that, because I chose my life to be like this. I don't like going out a lot, to be honest, but it's just what it takes. And unfortunately, there's like, I have close friends, don't get me wrong, for anyone who's my friend and watching this video, Don't get me wrong, but I don't have really close friends, what you guys call best friends. I don't really believe in the concept of best friends, to be honest, and that's on me. That's not because I'm not saying that no topper has that, but it's on me that I chose not to have any best friends whom I could talk to and just pour my heart out and like just tell the feelings that I have in my brain, tell my future plans, tell what I'm feeling, tell what I like, what I don't like. There are good friends, don't mind me, but like, yeah, and it's completely because of myself. I chose it to not be that way, to not share too much of myself with someone such that they become my weakness. So there's a whole topic around that. I'll probably not discuss it because we'll go into a lot of things that I don't want you guys to know. And yeah, so yeah, you don't get a lot of best friends, although I don't believe in the concept of best friends, but yeah, you don't have anyone you could just walk, like say that bhai aa jao bas thoda, and aa jao. Like if I say they will come, but I can't really talk my heart out, okay. And what it takes to become a topper. And I'll just say one thing about this. So people think that I like studying. As I told you, I don't like studying, and I don't really like studying. I'm in the middle. I'm just studying because I have to. I'm sorry, because I have to, and I like learning. And you know what? That to become like to get good marks, to get really good marks, you don't have to like it. Like honestly, you don't have to like it. I could give like I could care less about Canizaro's reaction. I could care less about Young's double slit experiment. I don't care about it, but you have to care about it because like so I don't like it basically. Like I don't give a damn about Canizaro's reaction or the Young's double slit experiment or ecosystem whatever. So, but you just have to do what it takes to get the marks that you want. You just have to be really, you just have to really crush it. You have to do it, and it's not that hard to be honest. You just have to work for. You just have to do nothing but studying for like 5 to 6 months, yeah, and then you'll get there. Another great concept that I wanted to. So also another thing that I would like to cover is that don't think that I genuinely believe that everyone has the brain capacity to do whatever they want, become whatever they want. I don't think I'm smarter than you, and I think that like it's just about hard work and like you just don't have to like it. You don't have to be passionate about it. No one is like most of the friends that I have in maths, like they're not passionate about maths, but they do get a lot of great marks in maths, okay. So you don't have to be passionate about it. And I hear a lot of bullshit going on with the studying community, and they're trying to manifest their selection in need. Bro, just get the heck out of here. It doesn't work like that. You have to work. You just have to do what it takes, and like it doesn't work like that. Don't listen to these foolish people. And yeah, also I believe that everyone can achieve great things, okay, and anyone can be a topper if you want to be a topper. And anyone can do that. It's not that I am special or I am smarter than you. I'm not. I am just as good as you are in anything else, okay. And you just have to work, you just have to focus for a long time, and you can get there. All human beings have equal brain capacity. That's what I believe. Science may be different, but choose to believe in lies because you already do believe in a lot of lies. Consider that. That's deep. We'll talk about that in some other video. Okay, just again recapping that anyone can become a topper. Okay, it's not that I'm special or I'm smarter than you. It's not that. You just have to do what it takes in the right way. Okay, in the right way. If you want me to make a video on what all I did to get there, just comment down below and I'll consider it. Okay, I'm not sure if I will make it. I'll consider it. Okay. And a really great concept that I would like to share it with you is status games versus wealth games. Okay, and I love this concept. Okay, and I'm not sure if you know about Naval Ravikant. You probably don't know him. He's a great Silicon Valley tech investor, and he was a kid in India who went to the US at the age of 11, and he used to wash dishes at a restaurant, and today he's one of the greatest Silicon Valley investors and great philosophers. Like he's one of the modern philosophers who's really really rich. So I like that about him. So he's famous for one of his Twitter threads that how to get rich without getting lucky. So in that he covers a great concept which I call status games, which he calls status games versus wealth games. And since I've heard that, it has really been helpful for me to just like, when I see I get someone else get first in a district and I'm not getting first. So I used to hate myself for that, but now I have a way to just with this concept I can just shift my mindset around that and cover that, and I'm just back to what I'm doing. I don't have to waste time on thinking that how did he get more marks than me. Just give me a moment. Okay, sorry. Yeah, and so what he talks about is that there are two types of games with people which people play. First, status-based games, status games versus wealth games. So let me talk about India first. India is a status-driven society. That's why people want to go for status jobs. Like there are so many people who just want to become an IAS just for the status. And legally you don't have that much money in IAS. Illegally you might have, but yeah, that's why in India status, like everyone wants to become an IAS rather than become a millionaire. Okay, and businessmen are not that respected in India. Government employees are really respected in India because they have that status. Doctors are really respected in India because, but that I believe that they have status as well as wealth. Yeah, they're respected a lot, and people want to have status. That's why you'll see people spending their entire life saving on their wedding, and they'll hesitate to invest some money in the stock market, which would help increase their wealth. Not, it's just an example. Don't invest your money in the stock market. I'm not a financial advisor. Okay, like basically I hope you get the point. They won't invest in a course that would help upskill them, make their skills better so that it increases their earning capacity, but they'll happily spend 50 lakhs, 75 lakhs rupees in a wedding. That just goes to show how much of a status driven society India is. So those are the two basic main examples: government employees, IAS officers, and then these people uh, spending a lot of money on weddings. So India is a status-driven society. The US, however, is a wealth-driven society where a plumber is respected as much as a government officer, as much as a doctor, and yeah, they contribute as much to the society. They have equal respect, and I love that about the US. So we're talking about status and wealth games. I hope you have a clear picture in mind about status and wealth society driven society. Let me tell you about status versus wealth games. So this academia, like getting top in a competitive exam or a board exam, this is a zero sum game. So if one person wins and the other will lose, like not about boards, but I'm talking about competitive exams mostly. Like there can only be one topper, and of course there are exceptions to this. Last year in NEET there were 67 toppers. Don't get to the exceptions, just get to the concept. Okay, that there can only be one topper. If someone else is getting a seat, the other person is not getting the seat, so it's a zero sum game. Status driven games are zero sum games. It's the winner take all. The winner takes it all. And the thing with status driven games is that you have to win it all the time, and no one can win a status game all the time. Like if I come first in second in class 10 in all the subjects, basically in the whole country, let's say if I come first, then I have to come, like then I'll get the fame for like 2 3 months, and then it's back to normal. And then I would have to come first in class 12 also to maintain that. Then I would have to come first in the entrance exam also, and you can't keep coming first for the rest of your life. It just doesn't work. And you will meet someone who's better than you and who will crush you. You have been winning for 10 years, then someone comes along and crushes you and doesn't even think twice. That's why I would not recommend anyone to play status driven games. This is a status game that everyone wants to increase their status, and like if uh, if you get if you become the topper, you have the most status, and if you crack a competitive exam with really great, you have the IIT and tag, then you have the status. People want to become doctors just to have doctor in front of a name. Bro, you're sacrificing 10 years of your life for two letters. Is that what you want? I mean, if you want that, it's completely all right. Like, I don't care. But yeah, I think it's probably just disguise for like what they actually want, which is money. But yeah, I don't like status driven games at all. This I realized after just a few months ago while I was listening to Naval Ravikant's book. Let me tell you another story. My grandfather was the DGC crime, which means that he's the most powerful man in the he was the most powerful man in the city if you talk about judiciary. So he was the top lawyer in the city. And he got a lot of status, and if I go to the court still to this day, if I go to the court with him, there will be 10 people coming and calling him Guruji and touching his feet. But status doesn't pay the bills. Like, he did not make a lot of money, and I don't blame him for that. I, yeah, I don't blame him for that. I was just saying that status doesn't pay the bills, and you can see what kind of house I'm in, and it's not that good. Like, I don't blame anyone for anything. I have a great life, but yeah, like he is also not living a great life. He's not in a very luxurious position today, to be honest, and that's what status gets you if you're not making money. Wealth games, however, in wealth games, you just have to be right once. You don't have to be right all the times, like status games. You have to be right once. I know that you are not able to understand what I'm trying to say, and I won't try to explain it a lot because it would reveal the plan that I want to. It would reveal what I would be doing. So let's give you an example. Mark Cuban, uh, like Shark Tank USA. The Shark Tank in India was inspired from Shark Tank USA, and the most famous shark in that show is Mark Cuban. He owns the sports team Dallas Mavericks before he had a company called Micro Solutions, which he sold for $1.5 billion to, I think, Yahoo. And yeah, he's a wealth-driven person, and he always says that you only have to be right once. And I think that's true for wealth games. If you're right once, which means that if you get rich once, then you don't have to again attempt to get rich because you're already rich. And even if you lose everything, you know how you got there in the first place. So you can get rich again. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? That you only have to be right once in wealth games, and that's the beauty of it. So I like wealth games more than I like status games. So I I just want to build an India where it becomes a wealth-driven society and not a status-driven society, and those people are respected who create wealth in the country, who create jobs, who create opportunity, who drive the growth of the economy instead of, like, don't get me wrong, there's a great I respect all the government employees and the doctors and the IAS people, but I think that those people, the businessmen and the wealth creators, should also be respected. And what I don't like is that there are probably 200, 300 seats in IAS for the whole country, and there are 10 lakh people. What will the other 9,99,700 people do? They're just wasting their time. Like, sorry, I'm not. It's just a complete waste of talent of the country. Someone sacrificing 2, 3, 4 years of their life, and these are the peak years, like 18 to 25. They have the most energy. They have the most time. They don't have responsibilities. And it's just wasting it. Such a big waste of talent for the country. And youth, as India says, we and youth is our resource. Like, it is our asset, but it's just wasting time on a government exam. I mean, don't get me wrong. If you want to do whatever you want, as I said, this is not advice. This is just the opinion. So yeah, that's why you should play. Like, I would definitely want to play wealth games from now on. I'm not a status to be that because you can't win status games for always, and you have to win them always to eventually win them. Okay, and I don't like it. I don't like it. So yeah, I think that's pretty much it. And one last thing, don't ask my result. I used to, like, when I in class 10th till class 10th and in class 11th as well, I did not used to reveal my result for some reason. I like this mystery. I like this suspicious that people don't know about my result. They think it's less, but if they find out from somewhere else, bro, it's more than they have ever got in their life. So yeah, it gives a feeling of it gives a good feeling. And just give me a moment. It gives a good feeling. And but this time I'm just sending my results screenshot to everyone. Oh, what will you do? Because I don't have to meet most people who are asking that results. They are probably school friends, and I won't even meet them again in my life, most probably. So yeah, that was the video. I felt great recording this video. I hope you get the points. I hope you get something out of this video. And if you want, you show this to your parents. Show the reality of what it's like being a topper. And I don't know if I'll make other videos or not, but it felt good. It felt good. Have an amazing rest of your day. Bye.